What's happening? What's happening? I can't hear myself. I can't hear myself. I can't hear myself. Yeah, I can hear myself now. What's up? What's up? What's up, man? I know y'all not expecting me to be here this early, but instead of me coming in at 9:35, I took over the Lady Birds time slot. Can y'all hear me in the chat? Let me know if you can hear me in the chat. I know y'all probably like, man, where the lovely lady is at? But you got it. You got the Lochness today. You got the Lochness. Just going to put these messages up. I'm let y'all come on in. Hit the chat if you can hear me. Make sure you can hear me loud and clear before we get started, before I get started on the show. A little under the weather, getting over this cold. I'm a little sick, but I'm pretty sure y'all sick too. So I'm a little sick right now. I'm a little sick right now, and I'm about sick of this organization a little bit. I love my squad. I love my team, but for some reason, it's becoming unbearable at this point. Robert Ponder 84 said, "Wishing for a dub across the pond." Ski, yeah. He said, "Been sick. I'm telling you, I'm sick. I'm sick. No pun intended. I'm really sick. But it just goes with the theme of the show, man. Like, sick of this shit, bro. You talking about sick and tired of being sick and tired? Is that what they say? I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. So let me go to some more chats. Raheem and Zach gonna get us a L. Get us another L. No worries. It's almost like they're like, the Falcons gonna Falcon. The Falcons gonna Falcon is crazy work. I want to know who started that. Who started the Falcons gonna Falcon? Who started that? Can somebody tell me who started? I can probably ask my phone. And my phone was like, on November 10th, 1982, Michael Johnson said it in an interview. The Falcons gonna Falcon. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of November 10th, that's my birthday. Shout out to myself. You know, my birthday coming up. But say what up, people? What's good? What's good? Lot ATL 251. Being sick. Oh man. Treat this team like Seth Rollins' theme song. Burn it down. Oh my goodness. So appreciate everybody that's already in here. I know y'all not expecting me to be coming in at this time, but we in here, so we're gonna go ahead and get this thing started, man. I'm not trying to keep you. I always say this. I'm not trying to keep y'all long. You know, for the people out there that's voting, you know what I'm talking about. Hey, I'm not trying to keep y'all long. If y'all still in line right now, go out there and vote, man. Let your voice be heard. From what I hear. So this is Tuesdays. Let's talk about it Tuesdays with your boy the Lochness. Man, we lit, we loud, we out chill. Taking over the 805 spot for the Lady Birds until they return. You heard me. He said, "Is 3 kickers in a season a fireable reason?" We going straight to the Q&A, huh? Don't even worry about it. We can go straight to the Q&A. You know, the first thing they're gonna say is this is the cop-out. It's not the coaches aren't kicking the ball. They're not going out there and doing the field goals. But you think about it, you're calling the plays in the best possible situation. What is one of the things that plagued us when Arthur Smith was here? It was that's the reason I got my Ritter jersey, just in case you don't know. I put my Ritter number 9 jersey on. Okay. I literally did this on purpose. Because this is just this whole nostalgia is like that Ritter is Ritter all over again, just about. Um, when it comes to the coaching, the competency of the coaching, the competency of the coaching in game situations, they say in the streets that they can coach until it's time to make a critical coaching call. You feel me? A critical coaching call. Like when it's time to make an adjustment, it's like we're not one of those teams. I feel like if we don't get a jump off early and we be playing from behind and we have a questionable kicker, we shouldn't be putting it in the hands of our kicker. And just like we're going for it on fourth down, that means we don't trust our kicker, right? So what we do in the trade deadline, we got Zane Gonzalez, right? So to go back to your question, Albert, is 3 kickers in a season a fireable season? Like, who should be fired? The head coach? I don't think 3 kickers in a season is a fireable offense, if that's what you're asking. Is it a fireable offense? I don't think so. What I think is an unfireable offense is when you are Parker Romo and you're not hitting the extra point. It's one thing to, and we shouldn't put it. Not saying we shouldn't put it on our kicker. That's your job. Like we scored, we're tying up the game. It's an easy boop. We're tied. You know what I'm saying? That changes the ideal, the identity, or the momentum of that game. But for you to just kick it wide right to the right, like you just sailed it to the right, it was like almost a point to like, dude, did you? That you can't be because like you kicked the field like you kicked, bro. You've been kicking PATs this game. It ain't like that was your first PAT. So my thing is he's one of those people that once he get into a shaky situation when it's more mental than anything. Oh, if I miss this kick, we gonna bother. You know what I'm saying? If he's one of those guys, we should just kept cool at that point. I don't recall Cool missing a PAT, an extra point. You know. Oh yeah, I got the number 4 too. The number 4 is over there too. But yes, I do got a Ritter jersey on. Absolutely, absolutely. I represent the squad, and I didn't have a problem with Mr. Cincinnati, but for some reason they needed, like I said before, they needed to keep these guys going back to Ritter. They need to keep these. That's what they need to do. He all on the phone like, yeah, coach, you know they pooped up, man. I ain't leaving here till I get a Super Bowl, and then out of here. What Michael Penix say? Man, we gonna be the best offensive. Like we gonna have all the stats, but we don't care about wins and losses. Man, nobody care about stats. I got nothing against Michael Penix, but he was talking big too at the beginning of the season. But I'm gonna tell you right now. I was asked this question by somebody, one of the fans that comes into my store and talk to me about the Falcons because they know I love my squad. They asked me, do I feel like if our team was healthy, is this a representation of our team if we was completely healthy? Everybody we have on the team was healthy. And it goes, and I'm saying that to say this. We wasn't going to make no super big trades because we're hurt. Do y'all get that? We wasn't finna, sell the team. We wasn't finna move this person, move this person, move this person, move this person because our team is hurt. Now, if these guys, because we don't have a complete representation of our team, right? Can we agree on that? We don't have a complete representation of our team. So honestly, what we're getting Mm. It don't look good. Mm. It don't feel good looking at these things, like looking at this team in these games. But understand that for the most part, we've been in the games. Like I said, we look like trash against Carolina. Completely look like what are we gonna do against the Dolphins? Right? Let's see who else. The Patriots, it wasn't looking good either. I think that's it. Carolina completely blew us out of the water. It's our offensive woes. You got to understand too. If our offense don't get nothing moving and they keep putting our defense out there, they're tired. They're tired. Let's be 100%. They're tired. We're not trading because we have a new GM and head coach next season. Can't trade away assets, picks for the new regime. That is correct. I was gonna get to that too. We're not trading anything because you think about it, our team isn't a bad team. Just think about everything that we have. Just think about everything that we have. Everybody's healthy. This is a awesome, talented team. Young, ambitious. They just what? Poorly coached. They are poorly coached. So, like I say, the theme of this show is the Atlanta Falcons organization in need of an overhaul? Because I keep hearing people sell the team. Dude, what if Arthur Blank sells the team and the person who owns the team wants to remove this team from Atlanta? Then what? Like, what you gonna do then? Stop saying we don't need to sell the team. That's not what we need to do. You know, we don't need to remove anybody. Even coming off of Kirk Cousins, okay? Oof. Oh my gosh. Probably can come off of Kirk Cousins. Like, my guy want to be a starter, but it's almost as if how he's playing is you playing not to really play. So they'll just get rid of you on their own. Or this is really how you playing. Because this don't even look like Kirk Cousins that was in Minnesota. I swear to you, I don't know who that guy is. His representative, I don't know who that is. He said, "Nah, we're a bad team. We have good players for sure." Yeah, yeah, and it has nothing about the players are straight. Like you look at our players. Just think if we had a healthy set of guys, bro. This would be a different conversation. But it's like you said, it's about the coaching, bro. That's why I said, is the team in need of an overhaul? And somebody asked me that, and I was like, well, the coaching staff hiring the people for the job and not your homie. JD isn't dog enough to play middle linebacker. Oh, wait. See, Bertrand, stop it. He's not somebody that, even if he was just think about it like this. If everybody was healthy, this dude won't even be on the field. Let's just be 100%. He won't even be on the field. If Divine Diablo was there, he wouldn't even be there. If they would have used the other dude who they just got, wasn't who was the dude? They put him in there for a couple of times and then just took him out. And he made a play. He made plays. It was crazy. So Dorless was like I was confused on why would they put Bertrand right there. I looked at somebody did like a recap of the last play. Dude, Hunter Henry was already in position to receive the ball before Bertrand even moved to react to the play. Then he's gonna do some joint when he finna run into the other player. So he was already out of position. I don't, and it looked like it, man. I don't want to talk about stuff that's gonna ruin the integrity of the game, but that looked like some, but that threw me off. I'm looking like, bro, that you can't be. There's no way. There's no way. No way. Mike McCarthy, I be real with you, wasn't he up? Wasn't he one of the people that could have been picked up before? And I wish we would have got him. But that's neither here nor there. But like I said, this team doesn't need a player overhaul. If we keep everybody that we have, get them healthy. This team is a contender to me. If you look at all our players, like when Billy Bowman was balling, Xavier Watts was balling, that was like, oh my goodness. When they had that pass rush, when they had, Jalen Walker, JPJ, shout out to them two going ahead and making a play back to back after the commentators were talking about them, and then they came back and did a play with on the Patriots. That was crazy. If they would have treated the Patriots like how they treated Minnesota and crowded the box, Drake May ain't no. Come on, man. Just because they had come on, bro. Drake May is still a rookie too. Let's get to it. So we lit, we live, we out you. Shout it. What's happening? So my whole mindset was, and I'm gonna say this. I was listening to Mike Dumb's show. This man said, "Give me a guy that's in Africa, butt naked with a leaf covering his stuff." Give me him. They say, let's start having tryouts in the middle of Atlanta for people to kick the ball. Can you kick this 40 yards and see can you kick it? Like, it's a coaching issue when you get a penalty that extends the time when you can get the play, right? Come back off a penalty and almost get a delay of the game. So now you got to call a timeout. It's crazy. And it's this stuff that makes me feel of the nostalgia. The reason I got on my Riddle jersey is the fact that this is Arthur Smith all over again. Mike them talked about it. I hear everybody talking about it. You got other people on other shows talking about how this organization is mismanaged. And it's been mismanaged for years. There's no way you can go at 7 consecutive. And if we don't make the playoff this time, it's going to be 8 consecutive years that they're bad. How does that even happen? You know how that happens? When you don't buy in to what the coaches are doing. You don't get the person that's best for the job. You hire these people. They even talked about, like, we still got the stench of the 28-3 on this team. Matthews, Raheem, Zach, like we still got, it's all the same. Like they talked about that stench. We still got that cloud. We still got that aura that's following us. We need to rid ourselves of that. Why we keep backtracking? Raheem Owens was an intern, came back. They think, let's bring him right back in here. Why? He, like they said, his winning percentage is trash. His winning percentage is 30%, 31, 20, something like that. Dude is trash as a head coach. He's trash as a head coach. Let's not pretend. Dolphins are 24 years and counting for missing the playoffs. Well, I don't want to be a Dolphin dog. This ain't about the Dolphins. I don't care about the Dolphins. I'm going to be 100%. And I know it's worse teams. The Falcons right now ain't even the worst team right now. But the fact that one of the worst teams, and like Carolina has a better record than the Falcons, is atrocious. And that's just poor coaching and not able to coach and make adjustments even with your personnel. After people go down, you know how disappointing that is? When somebody goes down, you got to next man up, But at the end of the day, that's where you got to coach and put fire in them. You have to coach. And I don't think the locker room is buying into what they talking about. Because there we go again. It be silly stuff. You think these grown men ain't going to go listen to what everybody's saying in the streets? You think these men ain't, hey man, hey, you think somebody in their family ain't saying, hey, bro, why Shawty didn't do this? Like, you think some of these people might go on to go make a check because it's a job and they get paid regardless of performance, right? So some of them might be like, whatever. I hear you, but y'all still got 2 rings. Exactly. He said, I'm just saying y'all are successful compared to us. I ain't really trying to compare myself to Miami. Shout out to Miami Dolphins for giving us they made Tua look like a beast. They made Mike Wachowski look like a beast out there. That was crazy. But he said I wasn't alive for either. All I got is a Super Bowl 1919. Well, my whole thing is you're gonna have people like a Bijan Robinson decide not to want to renew his contract. You're gonna have a person like Drake London that's gonna be like, "Hey man, ain't that what Julio did?" We was flabbergasted when Julio said, on all on national television, "I'm about to here." You know what I'm saying? People, Julio, what the hell? Like Julio, you normally quiet, now you vocal. But the thing is, people want to win, bro. Some people don't want to win, some people do, right? It's gonna hit. It's only for a while. It's gonna be like, bro, like. By the way, bro, I want to go on a team that's gonna win. Although after everybody who leaves the Falcons, I'm not even gonna count no shade, but they don't really do nothing after they leave us, bro. Look at Gage, look at Matty Ice. I like Matty Ice, but when he went to the Colts, they even sat him down. When they used Julio, he started getting moved around. You know, he said, I'm rushing the rest of the way to watch the young boys progress and laugh at the bullshit. Of course, he missed a damn extra point. Of course he did. He only hit 2 on before. He only hit 2. He only made 1 before. You know what I'm saying? Of course he did. Of course, when we needed him, cool all over again. Said Jalen Ramsey forced his way out of Miami. Yeah, man, he didn't want to be there. Who he with the Steelers now? But I want to talk about this now. Is Justin Tucker too expensive for us? Like when on November the 11th, this man can be signed to any team of his choosing once his agent gets to him and talk to him. They couldn't get on the horn with Justin Tucker. They couldn't get on the phone with who representation of Justin Tucker and say, bro, we need a kicker. And we want a kicker that, bro, Justin Tucker from the Ravens. You know what I'm saying? He had some misconduct, but he's able to come back and play. Why we didn't get him? He was too expensive? Was Justin Tucker too expensive? I see we got Zane Gonzalez. You know what I would think? I think this team has so many more problems than a kicker. Where we get a new kicker. You said 3 kickers in the season. This not trading anybody, trading for anybody, moving anybody, just receiving what we receive is more of the same, where we want to have a fully intact team. Still haven't seen Braylon Trice. It's like, oh, what kind of allegations he got? I ain't know. I just said misconduct. What he did? I don't know what he did, so I ain't read too much about it. Well, he was getting a massage too and tried to do to Deshaun Watson. What he was doing? He was doing something. I don't know. If it's too egregious, we ain't got to say it. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I look at it. I look for it outside of this. But look how long players are staying hurt for though. Like, what you think the med team is like for ATL? Seems like every injury ATL has 2 times as long to recover. That's what I'm saying. Overhaul. The organization needs an overhaul. You need better medical staff, coaching. You have a stupid team. Like these players they're good though. Like these players are healthy. We're straight. So that means, so you're telling me, everybody in here, you telling me this team is over with for this year. No playoffs. We got 9 more games, I believe. Out of these 9 games that we have, can we squeeze out? Like I think we got 9 more games. If we can get 6 wins, 6 wins will be a successful season because we'll be more than 8 and 9, right? We'll be 9 and 8. I mean, what was it? 9? What we was 8 and 9. This time we'll be 9 and 8. If we're 9 and 8, that's still a successful season to me because we progressed better. You know how many times we were 7 and 10? Then we 8 and 9? Successful. So if we grow up another game and be 9 and 8, success. Regardless on how you look at it, it ain't pretty. We talked about this all the time. We're not going to play that pretty football. We're not going to play we're not going to be airing that thing out. And somebody like Blair, who had an unbelievable preseason, I ain't even see him on the field not one time. What's up, Blackberry? Home team, what's happening? Domestic violence? Yeah, he up out of there. Yeah. Especially if they can prove it. Man, leave these women alone, bro. Mm-hmm. Sick of it. Sick of it, homie. Sick of it. Sick of it. So we just gonna move past him because I guess, like I said, he ain't too expensive. His situation is just something that we can't get involved with. So we're gonna see how Zane Gonzalez do. We're gonna see how Zane Gonzalez. But we are plagued by poor coaching, y'all. We played by poor coaching. Now somebody just alluded to the fact that we have a medical staff that ain't bringing these boys back to health fast. What's happening? 3 Dirty? What's popping? What's happening? Based off of what I've seen, I don't see 6 more wins. Don't know what team showing up week to week. The inconsistency of the team is crazy. And then the funny thing about all of this, y'all, our defense don't really allow anybody to go off on us as far as yards go. This last game it's so silly. It's laughable. It's so laughable right now to say we had 6 sacks, 2 turnovers. You would have thought we beat the shit out of whoever they played and still lose by 1 when our kicker couldn't make an extra point. That is crazy. It's crazy. And then somebody talked about how like Ocho Cinco was kicking field goals, a wide out. This is your job. I mean, a kicker is the least of our problems, but it starts with the coaching, bro. It's so inconsistent with the coaching, man. It's almost it's blatant at this point. It's blatant. Everything that we're doing, everything that we're not doing, bro, is blatant right now. I didn't even turn my phones off. I mean my sound off because I don't know, somebody might call me in the middle of a show. But it's crazy work. It's crazy work to just to think that the team that we have, even it's like it's more of the same. Like even when you think about it, um, even when you think about it, our our team don't be really losing to like we don't like even the first game we played when we played Tampa Bay. Cool mix, cool missed the field goal. He did. Understand, and I want y'all to give a shout out and give a hand clap to Michael Penix. He's still a rookie. Intentional grounding is showing up that he still need to be coached up, right? But he did get us down there. Due to get us down there for the possibility of winning these games. So he can be, it seems like he can be trusted to be clutch. For some reason, in this Patriots game, after they needed 40 yards. They got 26. Drake London balled out. Shout out to my boy, too. Drake London, I'm gonna need my jersey signed. I'm gonna need that black one signed. That's the first one I had got. So I can put it next to that Bijan behind us. But and then after that, it was like it was silly. It was silly. Like I thought with Zach Robinson being on the sideline, we can still get the play out. Once again, can't get the play out. Once again, it's just silly. He missed that extra point at the wrong time. It's never a right time to miss an extra point. But you think about it like this too. If we would have just took the points and had him kick the field goal and everything else plays out how we played, we would have won that game. I always take the points. But like I said, my guy, he didn't trust him. Raheem didn't trust that kicker, man. They couldn't wait to get him up out of here. But our mediocre ass offense, and you keeping Zach Robinson chummy right here beside you because that's your boy. So, and it's like, did Bijan look like he didn't even feel like running yet? What is it? Sunday. He didn't look like he cared about running, bro. It's like, bro, I feel like we losing this team. I feel like the locker room, he's losing the locker room because it's like, you think they're not sitting there saying about the team that you play? Can you imagine working for somebody and they talking and you turn on the television and everybody talking about how trash people is, how trash your team is, and that's the team you play for? And that's disheartening. You're not going to want to play for that team, or you're not going to want to be associated. You feel me? He's like, I'll get Bijan. Cousin, I want to know who in the locker room as the players is trying to fire up their players. Who's saying, hey, bruh? Who's saying that? I don't really think the people really buying into what they got going on. You see a Drake London go off like he did, and he been doing that. That ain't nothing new. Drake London is a cute, like he's a WR1. He's a wide out one. Like we already know he is. Like bro's a beast. He's a stud. He's not a diva. See, and then they talked about this too. You remember when he wasn't getting the ball? They was like, damn, he acting like a diva. No, that's how you back it up though. This is why he need the ball. And it makes sense now. Because most of them catches that he was catching, those were high selling 50-50 balls that wasn't as accurate as they could be. He went up and got those. He went up and got those himself because it seemed like he wanted to win. They probably seen this Patriots team was like, bro, they ain't nobody. Kyle Pitts had a couple of good catches. So I was surprised he dove for a pass. Kyle Pitts diving? I was like, whoa. But then, like I said, the only thing that plagues him sometimes, he'll have two big catches in a game and you won't see him no more. No more. Like no more. Like you want Namor. We want to see him Namor. He go back to the water. He said the frustrating part is that we're not even bad. We're not. The Jets and Browns are bad. The Jets, they just selling their whole team right now. Garner's gone. I mean, put him on the team that, hey, we're constantly slightly below average. What it is, in game situations, when it comes to adjustments, we don't make the necessary adjustments in game during crucial, critical coaching moments. Anytime you need to, hey, we go down there, hey, we get the ball back. We got 3 minutes to get the ball. It's like we have opportunity to close a game and we don't. You play off on moments when you need to jam the receivers at the line. You play back off the line, so you're going to give them 5 yards every time. We don't have a clear nose tackle the beefy nose tackle, pause that's going to be up in the middle that push the pocket or can just put one of them big paws out there and grab somebody when they running by. We play too much man, like not even man coverage. We play too much zone, right? What happened? I got a bone to pick with AJ Terrell. And the funny thing is about our DBs, we have stout DBs. Now, what I mean by stout, where our DBs is on point. They're not allowing nobody really catch nothing too much often. You know, we finally got this pass rush, y'all. We finally got our DBs by committee really stopping people. Our middle of our field is still open because that was one of our Achilles. We got Divine Diablo, and it was like, oh my God, it was like a godsend. But then after that, after he went down, it's like it's all over again. Let's put Bertrand there. Bertrand. I said the same thing. I said it in one of my last show. They're losing the locker room, bro. I said it. I said they losing the locker room. They're not fucking with this dude, bro. I'm sorry, not sorry. Rise up, Falcons. You feel me? How dominant our young D line is. You can imagine if we had legit nose tackle. Bro, we have a legit nose tackle in the middle that can push the pocket. Shout out. And I said this like 2 months ago, maybe. Blackberry was right. If Blackberry is still here, or he listened back to this, Blackberry was right. So when y'all see Blackberry, home team, shout out to home team sport, home team apparel, Blackberry. When you see Blackberry, say Blackberry, the Lochness said, you are right. And he gonna be like, what you mean? And I'm gonna say this. Blackberry said we need somebody in the middle that's gonna push the pocket. We don't have that. I was like, no, dog, we don't need that. No. He's like, no, we need that. And we definitely damn need it because it's showing up. Because we can't stop the run for nothing, bro. We can't stop the run. We be giving up 6 or 7 yards on one carry every time. They done figured it out. And the way you can counteract that, if your linebackers, if you drop one linebacker into coverage, and because if you run a 4-3, right? 4-3-4, right? Even go 6-2, You see how I'm doing that? You can have somebody drop and then somebody that's going to be right there to clog up the holes for the run. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna use your linebackers, that's what I'm saying. What it do, my boy? Or actually, you saying my ninja? What it do? Prove it, man. I'm trying to understand. I'm trying to understand why they put Bertrand out there when this man been getting blown by pause that the entire game, bro. He be looking lost. he be looking lost. All the talk about Rodney Harrison being a safety converted to LB, but Bertrand, bro, I don't get, bro. That's coaching, man. That's coaching. You got somebody that's a surefire, this is what I do. And it's like, nah, I'm gonna put Bertrand out there. I don't really think they know what they're doing. I I'm I ain't even got my notes. That's the funny thing. I don't even have my notes. My notes are at my job. I left my notes at the job. These guys said this when y'all hear Raheem talk, this man is going, he says 3 lines every time. He says we gotta fix it, go back to practice, and obviously if he say those 3 lines, that car salesman ass dude, he's full of it, bro. So I'm gonna bring this up. Okay, so y'all can understand. Raheem to the end of the season, y'all. He ain't going nowhere to the end of the season. Shout out to Drew. I said Drew. Shout out to Jew Talks. Man, Mike them in the whole Unholy Alliance. 6-man. True. I didn't see the therapist, but shout out to that show because I listen to that show as well. I try to listen to everybody, bro. I was Spinny Sports Machine, the Daily Falcons. Like I said, I listen to everybody. I listen to everybody because I like this. I like to compare and contrast thought processes of everybody, so I can be like, oh yeah, I didn't think about it like that, you know. And I always want to give people their credit when credit was due. So they talked about Jew talked about how they're going to coach they're going to coach themselves right out of a job. They're going to keep doing what they're doing and coach themselves right out of a job, you know. And the mismanagement of this team, for some reason, y'all stop thinking that Terry Fontenot's going to go somewhere. Why would we get rid of Terry Fontenot? Terry Fontenot, why would we get rid of Terry Fontenot? That's crazy work. I wouldn't say it's Terry Fontenot that's doing it. It's like, that's crazy. I had somebody say, man, they need to get rid of Terry Fontenot too. Like, why? Why would we do that? I just want the season to end now. Man, I had someone dear to my heart tell me they were so excited. They was excited for the season to start. I'm gonna give a shout out. Wonder Woman said it. And now she's wishing for the season to end. She just said that, yo. Just told me that. Just said, I was so excited for this season. Now I can't wait for this season to end. It's crazy that you just said that because I just heard that. What up, peoples? What up? This kicking situation is on Terry too, but he's done more good than bad recently. I hope he stays. For some reason, y'all need to understand that we have no control over Cool being who Cool has become, right? Nobody was talking shit when Romo was kicking 5 field goals in a game and he made every last one of them, right? We was like, oh, bye, Cool, bye. And then when he started messing them, man, get that motherfucker out. See, it's can't be like that. You can't pick it. Hey, it ain't gonna work like that. But not missing an extra point though. It don't work like that. Terry didn't have the chance to pick a coach. Correct. Rich McKay is in the way of that. Correct. Let that man lead. If Rich McKay is as good as he is or bad as he is, he either needs to go or stay out of the operations of the team. Just said that. Just said that. Right. So that's what I'm saying. So at the end of the day, it's crazy work. It's crazy work that we gotta sit up here, sit in the state. Like I said, you remember when they used to be in the dome? And they used to be like, man, we don't lose in the dome. It's like, brother, Mercedes Benz Stadium, man. It's like it's the time for everybody to go off on us. It's like, what? Of course, two would throw 4 tuds. Like what? Right? It's the mismanagement of this team is atrocious, man. I'm not even gonna lie. Like the mismanagement of this team is atrocious. Kickers are strange. I can't put kickers somehow missing out nowhere on management. Well, I honestly believe after Tony Romo, not call him Tony Romo, after Parker Romo missed the kicks, it's like we had this mindset where if you're not performing, you gotta go. And what people don't understand is like even without a team, we can't have a revolving door of players. We can't have a revolving door of coaches. You know, as bad as we are and have been, we've seen glimpse in just smidgens of light of awesomeness, of how it could be, shutting out Minnesota. And it was just like, whoa, where is this? Like even when we went against the Patriots, six of them guys in INT and a fumble, strip fumble and pickup. And we can't have a guy that runs a 4-4 getting caught by a lineman, JPJ. Come on, James Pierce Jr. You getting caught by a lineman? You run a 4-4, my guy. But I get it. You was probably tired. You was on the field so much. The kick is not on Terry. Ra and Koo kicking with a bad hip. Ra didn't trust Romo to kick simple kicks, obviously. So when he went out there, he probably was just like, he was in his head. I just want to keep my job. I just want to keep my. I'm losing my job. That's all on Raheem with the kicking situation. Absolutely. Because he said, hey, I trust my guy, but we finna go for it on 4th down. I trust this guy. He can kick. But we're going for it on 4th down. 4th down. He said, prove it. Do y'all remember when kickers never miss extra points? Bro, man, it was what more than Anderson had? What more do you have? It was times when kickers used to kick like field goals, never miss a field goal, and they had calculated from the last season coming into the next one. I remember them days. You know what I really think it is, and this is just on me, and this is just on me. Ever since they started, you really started. I ain't gonna talk about that because I feel like it messes up the integrity of the game. We're not gonna talk about that. I'm talking more about the offseason. Koo was bad last year. Yes, yeah, he was. Raheem and Terry had a summer to fix it. Correct. No changes. Absolutely. You got to think about we just paid we just paid our second string quarterback $180 million contract to Kirk Cousins. Yeah. So y'all gotta understand we're gonna have more cap next year. We didn't have the money. We had to make budget buys. That's why we picked up Fox from the Rams and then let him go. Because we got people that actually work out in our favor. What is Marquise Williams looking when it comes to the kickers? Marquise Williams looking. How he looking? Is he out there? Is she still? Let's look it up. Talking about Marquise Williams, the special teams coordinator. Oh, oh, they give me so much information. It's giving me the wrong information. They got magnets in the ball, fam. I'm gonna be 100%, fam. I know they got trackers in the balls now. Pause that. You got trackers in the ball. So they can keep up with the balls. I really look, man. I ain't gonna go into that. Looking at my bad. I'm at work. Yeah, special teams coach. Okay, that's all I want to make sure. Yeah, special team coach. Hey, man, this whole team gonna have to get. They gonna have to really sit down and talk to the players, yo. Like, be like, hey, man, what do you feel like we lacking? Like, what are we lacking? So they can get an understanding of they want a head coach that's a leader of men, right? Leader of men, somebody that can lead and put a fire up in men. Y'all gotta understand, we was never like the Detroit Lions going 0-16. You remember when the Detroit Lions was 0-16, and when they finally came back the next year, they got a one win, and they was crying on the sidelines. Can you imagine us being 0-16? Can you imagine? And this is the thing. You have to go through all of these bad seasons to finally come out on top. Look at how long it took Detroit. Detroit used to be trash after Barry Sanders, and they put too much on his shoulders. Playoffs, you making me skip my you making me sick. This is my next take. Playoff. Are we talking about playoffs? Like playoff? We talking about playoffs? Like, are we really talking about the playoffs? Playoffs? We talking about playoffs? We have to win 6 games, y'all. If we can win 7, whew, well, we got to win 6. It's other teams in the NFC that's playing like trash that we have to play. We got, be honest with you, we got to win out at this point. And seeing us win out, not with this coaching staff, my guy. Playoffs? Playoffs? Talking about playoffs? We need to win out, y'all. Damn. It's a struggle out here in these streets, y'all. It's a struggle out here in these streets. It ain't even the streets. It's a struggle out here in these streets, y'all. Our team, man, whoever, can somebody go talk to somebody that's close to somebody that knows somebody that's right next to Raheem Morris and tell him, bro, you know what this remind me of? Have y'all seen that movie, 40-Year-Old Virgin? Have y'all seen that movie? Do y'all remember that Kevin Hart scene when he came in and talked to the dude and said, hey, I want you to be hook your boy up, be my boy. I need Raheem to stop being a black guy and be a ninja. You feel me? Like, I think he too I think he's smiling. Like I say, he be smiling with his veneers, and he ain't being a black guy. He been a representation of, yeah, we just obviously we take about the practice and hold our guys accountable and make the plays that we had. They touched, we need to fix it. Go back to practice. I don't need him. Give me Mike Tomlin. How do Mike Tomlin be talking to his guy? Mike Tomlin don't look at Mike Tomlin, bro. Mike Tomlin is a real ninja, bro. You can see how his whole demeanor, bro. That's a ninja, bro. This guy, oh my God, they call this man Raheem Moron, bro. Oh my gosh. They call this man Raheem Moron. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy, bro. They don't understand, man. I said this. I'm gonna go back to 2 years ago when they got this guy. And I said, or 1 year ago, when they got this guy. And I said this. I don't know if y'all remember this, but I said this man has an opportunity because, like they mentioned in the Unholy Alliance, we don't respect the white coaches, right? We don't respect. Atlanta fans don't respect the white coaches at all. They talked about it. I said this back in the future, right? That Raheem Morris can be raised up so high if he does this team justice. This dude can be raised up, man. It can be so good for Atlanta, bro. We can fill up them red seats for Shosky. But I said when he fall, he's gonna fall hard. Remember that? I don't know if y'all remember me saying that. This is this man falling hard, bro. You looking like a straight goofy, bro. You looking like a goofy, bro. We have a losing culture right now in 7 consecutive seasons, right? No playoff appearances at all. And the fans don't do it any better. When we was like 5-2 was like 5-2 and they mad how we're winning. Now I'm pretty sure they wish it was 5-2 right now, right? I'm pretty sure people wish we was 5-2. They wouldn't be questioning how we won. See how silly this stuff is? Silly, bro. At least be Mike Singletary, bro. At least be Mike, bro. He was he was bad too, but he was still a ninja though. We need ninjas, bro. We don't need no goofy. Said that man like Curious George, bro. Sad work. He would be the king of Atlanta if he could just win. Bro, I'm telling you, man, this man will be the king of Atlanta. Even if we would have if we go to the playoff and lose, bro, it was like, oh man, at least we got that far. Now we just got to improve on what we did this year to next year. That's why I said, if we win and still be 9-8, it's still an improvement. Give him his flowers. I was still saying give him his flowers from last year because we was 8-9. That's an improvement. We was 7-10 3 times. It was like, bro, what? And I know motherfuckers gonna be like, hey, bro, he gotta go. Y'all gotta understand too. It's either we mold this team into being what we need them to be by getting the right coaches in there, or it's gonna be the same. You get the same style people. We getting the same style people. We getting an Arthur Smith all over again. The darkness version. Arthur Smith all over again. Some people ain't meant to be head coaches. They might be they better position coaches. Some people just ain't built for the head coaching. I was baffled when they said, hey, you got arguably, like I said, the Belichick, one of the best head coaches in the game, if not the best head coach. And you say, nah, we don't want him. He's too old, as if he's going to be out there on the field. You know, people saying he was too old? Like he's going to be out there running on the field? Well, shut up. Shut up. And then I go this, shut up. Talking about my team and how y'all, shut up. That's how I feel. Shut up. I think I'm just frustrated, y'all. I was just saying I was going to have to go to these games and just be dancing around, listening to the music, not caring what the scoreboard say. I'm gonna have to be just happy, just dancing, just line dancing and stuff. Care what the score say. I'm one of them people in the game where everybody dancing. I'm like this with my mask on. Like, hey man, what they go? Hey, I'm talking like yeah, they finna yeah. That's what they. I don't want to be happy at all, bro. I don't want to be happy and swag surf, bro. The last time we was in the stadium, bro, we did not swag surf. And whatever the Dolphins, we didn't do no swag surf that surfing that game. It was just, I look like, dang, we ain't gonna swag surf. I was like, bro, they know we just got whooped by the Dolphins, bro. The Dolphins, bro. Like you telling me we getting beat by the most 49ers, the Dolphins, and the Patriots. That's why we said no team is a gimme, no game is a gimme win. But you can completely shut out the Bills. And then teams that don't have nothing like that, the Dolphins, when they finna get rid of their head coach, they 1-6. Carolina, bro. Zach Robinson, our offensive coordinator, for some reason, bro, you don't have high-powered people on your team. You don't have a person like you're saying. You don't have a person on your team that you calling a unicorn. You don't have a person like Drake London. You don't have Bijan Robinson, the person they're saying is the best running back in the game. You don't have that and do nothing in the first half of football. And then you playing from behind, so you can't make the adjustments. That means you got to start off fast. Because you think about it, our defense have held teams. It's our offense we didn't score off turnovers. We didn't score off short fields. We always had a red zone efficiency problem. Yeah, they surfed out of there. They surfed on top. They was on some dolphins, right? Like swimming with dolphins, bro. We were swimming with dolphins, man, having a good time over there with Echo, man. You remember Echo on the PlayStation? What was it? PlayStation or Sega? Echo, when you was a dolphin and you was you was in a dolphin game when you was the actual dolphin and like sharks would come, you try to, is that Echo? That's crazy work. Ah, man, we can't even trash talk Carolina right now. Bro, we can't, bro. Boy, we can't trash talk them for nothing, bro. I can't believe it, bro. Say, what's up, people's Henny? Our defense is playoff ready. Offense trying to graduate from middle school. Boy, I'm telling you. For those who thinking our defense ain't here, bro, we've been like top 1 and 2 defense. We're like number 1 in yards allowed. We ain't allowing you. Our DBs ain't allowing y'all to score. They really ain't allowing you to like burn it up, man. It's like that's the funny thing about the Dolphins game. Dude had 4 tuds. He didn't really have a bunch of yards because he had short fields. Sega, wow, you went way back. Oh yeah, you remember that, bro? I'm a gamer, bro. You see that? Let me see that right here. You see that back there, bro? You see that Battlefield 6 back there, bro? Come on now, you see that right there, bro? Yeah, I used to play what, Madden? I used to play Madden, having people quit on Madden. Now Madden's so trash right now. They just lost I think they lost I think EA lost their contract. Man, I think we finna get 2K. We finna get 2K. 2K football, NFL 2K need to come back, bruh. He said, I hate to say this, but I'm confident against the Saints. It hurts to say that, bro. You know what? I'm honestly confident against all of these teams. We are hurt beyond hurt. Every week is somebody important, and everybody's important to the team. And I can't imagine if this team was healthy, we will be having the same woes we're having right now. They say this is the growing pains of a young team. Us as a fan base is just getting tired of seeing you got talent, and that's just like saying, bro, this girl right here, she sings like Adele. This girl right here sings like Mariah Carey. You got a Carrie Hilson right there, Jennifer Hudson. Put them all together, and we want y'all to sing the same song, ABCs. And then the next time, we want y'all to still sing the same song, ABCs. It's going to be like, why are we repeating the same stuff? Even if we get better singers, even if we get better players, we're still doing the same recipe. And it's the same losing recipe at that. They don't taste good, bro. Pause that. The Bills was our Super Bowl. Yeah. Yeah, because they had us really getting our asses whooped by the Bills, and we came out whooping their ass. And after that, we just looked like a shell of ourselves. When we get against Minnesota after coming off that. After coming off that's the funny thing. After we came off that Minnesota game, it was like, oh shit, they are here. And then going against Carolina, it's like, who the fuck, who is this team? Like, it's like night and day. I honestly think him making it to his third season, Arthur Smith got 3 right. We can't, like, I don't think Zach needs to be our OC. We cannot. I can't go. Absolutely not. So, question, do we draft a wideout or do we go get a veteran? Bro, I stopped buying Madden. I just traded my Madden in a couple of other games to get my Battlefield. When Battlefield came out, I traded my Madden. I don't even play. I was playing it, and it had Ritter as our quarterback. That's the one I had. That's the last one I had. The last Madden. I wanted to get this one, but then I seen the reviews, more of the same. I said, I'll wait the next year when they at least have Michael Penix and everybody else on there. Oh boy. Build through the draft and get a wild out that's young, hungry. So who's the head coach? Like, who's the head coach we seeing, bro? Like, if we got rid of Raheem at the end of this season, what head coach we getting? Because, like I said, if we keep the same players we have, bro, this is a contender of a team in my eyes. I just think we're just poorly coached. Medical staff is mismanaged. I'm never a fan of anybody losing their jobs, y'all. Don't get it twisted. I'm never a fan of anybody losing their jobs, but in the business of entertainment, and this is sports entertainment, if our guys are lacking, if you can't produce a vision that everybody can buy in, you're just not the person for the job. Doesn't mean you're a bad coach. It's just this culture, you can't coach this culture. Right? Zach got to go. We already know that. Raheem has to go in so many different circumstances that require him to leave. TJ Yates might have to go too. No, TJ Yates is going. Absolutely going. Really wish we could have used. I really wish we could have hired Matty Ice as our like put him on the staff, bro. Wide receivers coach or quarterback coach, or quarterback, at least quarterback coach. Matty Ice. A speed demon would compliment Drake London. Mooney's gone, correct? 16,000. I mean 16 mil, 16 million Mooney. He's gone, right? Mooney is gone. You remember when y'all was saying, "Oh, Drake London need Mooney out there." Mooney who? Exactly. Mooney's gone, correct? No Mooney, no more Mooney, no more Mooney. Are we gonna get to see Nick Nash Blair? Nick Nash Blair? We gonna get to see them? No. He said, "Good damn question." He said, "Good question," because I don't damn know. Yeah, he ain't doing himself any favors, yo. It's just to be real with you. It's the offensive, like our defense. Ulbrich, Jeff Ulbrich or Ulbrich. Some people say Ulbrich. Some people say Ulbrich. I think it's Ulbrich. But our defense is good, bro. Like I can't complain about our defense, man. It's just that they're staying on the field too long. So don't discredit the defense at all. Don't discredit the defense at all. The one thing that plagues people on defense that causes injuries when you're out there too long, yo. Like the Patriots had two like think series when they had like 10 damn goddamn plays. And I think they scored on both of them. Like it was like it's crazy. He said, honestly, give me Mike McCarthy, Brian Flores, Clint Cubic, what? Cubic. Nah. If he brings his daddy with him, if he brings his daddy, pause that. A veteran wideout. What veteran wideout? Like name me some people that you think will be available. He fell off because when he got hurt, he kept being hurt. Dude jumping in the air and scared to put his arms up. Joe Brady. Who is Joe Brady? That's a coach? Tom, he's related to Tom? Yeah. He's been nice, man. Like that's what we need. Like we don't need to give him don't try to you know what I'm saying? How they like, hey, he's straight. He's straight. 2 wide receivers, bro. Because nobody's safe in that wide receiver room except Drake London. I'm gonna just be 100%. And Hodge is only good on special teams because when he's out on the offense, he's missing too. He's missing. I'm gonna be 100%, man. Let's really be 100% about Pitts, bro. He's not featured enough to even be somebody that we can consider about keeping. We finna let this man walk the fuck off. If we keep Pitts, the reason we would keep Pitts is to keep our offense one of those. We just gotta have people that have to demand single coverage because somebody's gonna man coverage because somebody's gonna have to be open. And if Drake London, Kyle Pitts, moving Bijan out on as a slot, motioning him out as a receiver, they finally had Bijan and Tyler Algier on the field at the same time more, which I thought is a better game plan. Really didn't feature Tyler Algier. Tyler Algier is a bruiser, bro. Use him to beat up the defense. Pause that. Mike McCarthy, he was a good same dude from the he was from where he from? The Packers, right? They fired him or something. Like, I mean, You know, oh, he up under the same Sean Payton tree. Okay, that's cool. Sean Payton's a good coach. Got Denver looking decent. OC from Buffalo. Oh, said Joe Brady's the OC from Buffalo. Oh yeah, I take him if he's willing. Like we need somebody that's gonna get. We got firepower. We just need some more wideouts, y'all. We need a nose tackle. We need another middle linebacker that can do coverage. Divine Diablo, after he's healed, give him his flowers. He's here. Good pickup. When I first seen him, I was like, dude is a beast. So Divine Diablo, Ellis, Troy Anderson, I think he's out, bro. People that can't stay healthy, Braylon Trice, out, bro. Unless we want to use Braylon Trice as somebody we train up to be a middle linebacker, you know, not really a middle, weak side linebacker or some outside linebacker. A cornerback too. CB2, I think to be real with you, I would rather us get a veteran cornerback, but after Billy Bowman and Xavier Watts, I get a young corner. Get a young corner, man. Lane Kiffin. Yeah, Lane Kiffin, he was a good coach too. Yeah, he was a good coach. Yeah, Lane Kiffin's a good coach. Joe Brady also coached Joe Burrow at LSU as OC. Okay, yeah, Joe, yeah, because that's a guy who's used to throwing the ball though. So we'll become a passing team that can run, like I said before. We can't be a running team because we'll rely on Bijan to run all the time, and then they don't figure that out, and now we can't get no runs. Yeah, Lane Kiffin to be our OC. Yeah, definitely that. Definitely that. Definitely that. How do y'all like? Who do y'all feel like? Okay, what y'all think we should do with Algier? Like, what should we do with Algier? Keep Algier to keep that 1-2 punch. Bijan and Algier. I like it. I like it. I like Algier and Bijan Robinson. I like that. I like that combination. I think we just need to feature Algier a little bit more and then start disguising our plays. He said he'll like to rather have Lincoln Riley as the OC. I'm gonna go look up these people. I mean, I ain't heard of Lincoln Riley. I know about Lane Kiffin, and then I'm gonna go look up Joe Brady. Now, if Lane coming to Atlanta, he gonna be the head coach. Hey, if it's gonna be better than what we had, man, it's gonna be better than what we had. It's gonna be better than what we had. Trade him. We ain't using Tyler. You said trade him. We ain't using Tyler. I can't see. I can't. I believe my honest opinion, bro. Like, I really like Tyler Algier, but I said this before too. He's a number one. He's a RB1. We just using him as an RB2. He's a RB1. He said Riley was the head coach of Oklahoma, and now he's head coach of US. Okay, so yeah, okay, nothing wrong with that. I about to say he has some. I'm on Rob, bro. Oh my gosh, bro. Yeah, I'm on Ryan Drake London, bro. That's why I about to say USC. Yeah, so he probably got some leanings with. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. We need a stud. We need another stud. We need two more ride outs. If we keep a Kyle Pitts, we need two more wideouts, and we need two different style of wideouts. We need, of course, move Drake London to the slot and move him around so he can get the mismatches. So we just deal with that. But the surefire number two wideout needs to be a speed guy. If we don't have a speed guy, we need another possession receiver that's like a Megatron type. He's almost like a blend between a Kyle Pitts or Drake London, that guy, and move him on wide receiver too. And then have somebody like, even when I was talking about Ray McLeod, these guys got lost. Ray McLeod, he got lost. He looked at lost because nobody was buying into what's going on. Like we don't know what's being said in these locker rooms, man. We don't know what people are talking about, and they probably got a hush mouth, like don't talk about none of that. Doug Peterson is a OC. If we keep it Raheem, I know we don't want Raheem. I know we want him out. I just don't. I always believe in giving a person a fair shake too. Now, if we don't make the playoffs, if we at least, I'm giving us at least a 9-8. That means we gotta win 6 games out of these 6 games, y'all. That's all I'm saying. Said Brent's from UGA. Okay. Cause we're gonna be picking in the second. We're gonna be picking in the second round. So Rainey Wilson. Hey man, if we could, like I said, Gax, boy, facts, Branson, Drake, Leonard would be fire. Gax, boy. But yeah, GA says, boy, you right. I mean, it's so many, like, if we don't make the playoff or win less games, that last year, Raheem gets to go square business. Got got to go square business. Um, I honestly think that it's very difficult because I feel like we shouldn't have to blow up the team, y'all. That's what it's gonna look like. They're gonna expect us to blow up the team. I don't want to blow up the team. Is it this much talent? But you got. I'm telling you, look at the fact. And I know some people say, "Hey, who cares that we?" Man, it's a lot of people hurt, y'all. It's a lot of people hurt. It's a lot of people hurt. Sometimes the game, we were 6-3, and we missed the playoffs with this idiot. Um, yeah. Um, he's gonna be gone, not just because of coaching. It's not just gonna be because of talent. People gonna start boycotting this team. They gonna start boycotting this team, bro. People is not gonna start. They gonna stop buying tickets, and if they're in the business of making money, if they're in the business of making money, they need to start listening. I mean, I know fans of fans, and then you have some people that actually study the game, and then you have some people that actually played the game. Whew, I can't imagine. I can't imagine. You got people online throwing away their Falcon gear right now. And I'm trying to tell them, just watch that jersey and bring it to me, and then I'm going to try to get it signed. That's what we can do. We might come back to the Benz 3-6. That means that's 9 games we have played. And then we still have 8 more. That means we need to win 6 out of the 8. Can we win 6 more games? I think we're going to beat the Colts. I honestly feel like we're going to beat the Colts, and I think we're going to beat the Colts because of jet lag. It's going to be a running game. Bijan's going to run all over the place. This is the game. This Berlin game is going to be the game that we look splendiferous because we're going to be, we're going to go down there to the motherland. I'm telling you, we're going to be good. We're going to be good. I think we're going to win this game just because, shit, we done lost the last 3. We lose 4 in a row, bro. I'm telling you, man, this city is going to erupt. I'm already seeing people throwing away their Falcon stuff, man. It's crazy. They are trashing. You know when LeBron had went to Miami and they started burning his Cleveland jerseys? Bro, people finna start having bonfires and people throwing Falcon shit in it. I'm telling you, it's coming. We ain't never put bags on our heads, but I'm pretty sure somebody finna start that. Somebody finna start doing that. It's embarrassing, bro. This organization is poorly managed. It's showing up consecutively. He said, winning 6 to 7 games the way we look is hilarious. Bro. But now that we got a kicker, y'all, we should be good, right? What happens once this got missed? He's fired too. Well, it's like the Falcons gonna Falcon, my guy. Hey, I just said that on Blackberry Show. Just what if we win out, bro? I'm trying to tell you, man, and we are right there. I don't know. Whatever we did when we went against the Bills, we just need to do that. Just come with that same mindset. Everybody, we're gonna treat y'all like the Bills. Cause we completely demolished, like we was dominant. It was like Minnesota all over again, but I'm thinking about Minnesota. We didn't even, Parker Romo just kick field goals. Yaks, boy. But let's go beat the Colts first. They just took an L. So remember, we can come off of, they just took an L, we took an L. We be having like some silly losses, bro. It'd be like at the end of the game, you get an intentional grounding. It'd be like the end of the game or end of a what's the name, you have a 10-second run off the end. Like it's like, bro, what's going on? It be silly stuff. This stuff is silly, man. This stuff is silly. 4 wins in a row. I have a better chance of finding a pot of gold at the end of a rainbow. Oh my God. Who we play next after the Colts, man? Let's look, man. Come on, y'all. Let's have a little faith. Have a little faith in me. Let's see who we play, bro. Stop playing with me, bro. We gotta rally for our squad, bro. We gotta rally for our squad. I know it ain't good. Let's see. Falcons season, man. Let's see who we playing, man. Oh, okay. Let's see who we playing there. We still gotta play the Panthers one more time. We still got the Saints twice. We still ain't played the Saints yet. Oh my goodness. Woo. Okay, y'all. I got it right here. Colts in Berlin. Win or loss? Win? That's a win? I say it's a win. Colts in Berlin. Colts in Berlin. Bars. Hold on now. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. Colts in Berlin. Is that an L? Oh my God. Colts in Berlin across the pond is an L. Oh my God. I'm saying that's a win. That's a win to me. You hear me? You hear me, Ray? Raymond? It's a win now. It's a win. So when we come back on here, when we come back up here next Tuesday, I'll probably be at my regular time at 9:30. I should be starting right here my old show. My normal time is right now. Colts is a win to me. You saying it's an L? Who else think it's an L? I don't think it's an L. I think it's a dub. I think that's a dub right there. That's Daniel Jones, y'all. That's Daniel Jones now. Stop playing, bro. Y'all giving y'all gotta understand who these quarterbacks are. These quarterbacks, they unfortunately he in a better situation, but that's Daniel Jones, bro. Okay. I would rather love for the Falcons to prove me wrong. At this point, you gotta play them type of games. They gonna take a L, and then secretly be like, damn, I hope they win. Like, woo. He Indiana Jones this year. Oh man. Well, we gotta come through like a boulder, man, and just crush them, bro. L? What? Hey, every last one of y'all that's saying we're gonna catch an L. When we win now, I want y'all to sit up here and make a video of how y'all said the Lochness said they was gonna win. And then of course we played the Saints away. We played the Saints away. We played the Jets away. Bro, if we lose to the Jets, we lose to the Jets, bro. We lose to the Jets. I'm gonna say this. Now, I'm sorry. I'm gonna say this. I'm sorry. We lose to the Jets. If we lose to the Jets after they done sold their whole team, they giving up Sauce Gunner. They giving up everybody for draft picks. They know they on a rehaul. They in the overhaul for real. If we lose to the Jets, bro, I ain't making no more videos this season. I ain't doing no more shows this season, bro. I'll probably appear on somebody else's show, but I will not come at home on Tuesday and talk about none of this. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. November 30th, away at 1 p.m. on CBS. No, it might be on Fox. No, Jets. Yeah, it's East Coast. Yeah, it's going to be on Fox. 1 o'clock. November 30th. We lose against the Jets. I'm telling y'all, I am not. I ain't giving up all my jerseys or nothing. I'm not finna. What Maggie Funk no at? Don't fire me, Maggie Funk no. I'm gonna just have to go on other people's shows, but I'm not finna come in here and talk about none of this. I'm not. I'm not. Go. He said, go ahead and get your last show in, my guy. This stuff is laughable, bro. You got to make jokes about it because it's just silly. Bro, we lose against the Jets, bro. We lost against the Dolphins, bro. Tua ain't never thrown no touchdowns at all. And all of a sudden, this man throwing like 4 of them guys. Like, oh, God have mercy on my son. We lost to the Jets. I'm telling you, bro, we lose to the Jets, bro. Y'all was hearing me say this. I might come on that Tuesday and tell y'all I'm not having a show. I might even have it in the words. Just the words in the thing. Not even, you can just go to my page and you'll say, hey, I'm no longer having shows this season or something like that. Don't look for no shows for me this season about the Falcons on Talk About It Tuesdays. Absolutely not. He said Fields gonna have 200 and 200 on the stupid ass. He gonna have 200. He gonna have 200 yards and add 200 on the ground. That's crazy. He said, so you'll be on Wednesdays? Yeah. You see that loophole? Nah, man. I'll be on Wednesdays and I'll be talking about somebody else, bro. I will not be talking about the Falcons. I'll pull up my movie reviews or something. I'll start doing movie reviews on my Talk About It Wednesdays. Because I'm not, I can't believe it. Like if they lose to the Jets, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I might, if I do a show, it's gonna be a campaign to get rid of Zach and Raheem. That's all I'm gonna talk about every time, bro, until they are gone. I can't. That's crazy. Yeah, see, you think the team is hungry and need a victim. That's what I'm saying. It's gonna start with the Colts. It's gonna start with the Colts. But if we lose to the Jets, after they paid Aaron Rodgers to sit on their team and just sit on the bench and get paid, we lose to the Jets, bro. Don't put nothing past this team. Bro, don't be talking about our team, bro. Okay, let's see who else we got. Whew, we got the Seahawks. Whew. That might be a hard game to play. Every last one of these games is gonna be kind of a nail biter because we played the Buccaneers December 11th, and you know they balling. Then we played the Cardinals, they won. Then we played the Rams, and then we played the Saints again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 more games, y'all. 9 more games. And out of all these games, I think the games that's gonna give us a heartache is gonna be hard for us, bro. I'm not even gonna cap. I think it's the Seahawks and the Buccaneers. Every last one of these teams, the Cardinals, the Rams, the Saints, Carolina again. We're not gonna look like how we looked last time against Carolina again. I think it was some stuff going on that game. You know, it was some stuff probably going on in the locker room that they ain't talking about that made that game look how it looked. But the Colts, okay. If we don't beat the Colts, bro, like I said, we can get 6 wins out of this 9. We can get 6. If we lose to the Colts, the Seahawks, and the Buccaneers, and then win every other game, we still got the 6 that I talked about. 6 out of 9. I'm giving us 6 out of 9. But if we lose to the Jets, woo, boy. 30-0, 34-10, anything is possible. Anything is possible. Seahawks are L. The Rams are L. How's the Rams are L? They one of their best wideouts. He down. He said we at least got to get 4 to be 7-10 again. Nah, we got to get 5 to at least be 8-9 because Raheem will be 8-9 2 years in a row. Let's just give him that. Come on now. The 5-4 Panthers seem to be legit. Be careful now. Nah, man. They ain't legit. It was a situation going on. You know what's funny? Y'all can see this? Y'all can see it. I didn't even realize I pressed this, and then all of a sudden you say the Panthers, and then that's who up here, the 30-0 that we put up. Get out of here, man. Get that up out of here. I don't know how they even touch. See you. Somebody putting that bad. Wash my hands now. That just made me mad. Rams are one of the best teams in the NFL. That's how. Let's look at the Rams right now, man. You know we finna beat the Rams. That we got lineage with the Rams. We giving them the first round draft pick. They like shit. All right, man. Let's look at the Rams. Let me look at the Rams. Y'all talking about the Rams like they all of that. The Rams ain't that. Rams. Let's see what the Rams got. Rams. Who the damn? The Rams on won 6 games? The Seahawks on 1-6. The Rams on 1-6. 49-6. So we ain't got to worry about the Cardinals. They suck. Saints 1-8. Cardinals 3-5. Boy, it's a lot of other teams that got like 6 wins, man. We need to get up there with them because if we got a wild card, bro, we gotta have 6 wins. Have to. Oh yeah, we gotta have 6 wins. Lions 5-3, Bears 5-3, Panthers 5-4. Damn, we 3-5, bro. Cardinals 3-5. Saints 1-8. Hey man, it ain't looking good, y'all. Rams are a good team. Look them Rams, man. I don't care about none of their teams. No, we finna win. We finna win 6. We finna win 6, y'all. We finna get 3 in a row, lose 1, get 3 more. We finna do the Michael Jordan. We're gonna get 3, lose 1, or we're gonna lose 2, and then go 3 back to back, right? We're gonna do the Michael Jordan. It's like wishful thinking too. He said, yeah, man, here. I'm gonna take you to the candy store. Let me just pick out a toy. But before we go in here, I'm gonna tell you. Just like telling the kid ain't no Santa Claus. Ain't no Santa Claus. Ooh, they start crying and then they go into the store and get whatever they want. I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this, Lord. Now listen, look at me now. Look at me. Ain't gonna be no playoffs. Playoffs? We talking about playoffs? Oh my goodness, bro. Bro, y'all can't be serious, bro. Y'all can't. Don't give up on our team, bro. Don't give up on our team. We are in here. We finna get this. Once it's gonna start with this Colts win. It's gonna start with this Colts win. So when we get this Colts win, when I come back on here, I want you to first thing I want y'all to say in the chat is I believe. He said, I believe in Raheem. Don't say that though. Don't say that. Ooh, do not say that. I'm not pushing that campaign out there. Playoffs, I'd be grateful for 6 wins. That's all I said. I just give me 6. Out of these 9 games, just give me 6, bro. And that'll be an improvement from last year. At least I'm good with that. Call me being because until we get managed in all facets of the upper management, it's not the talent on the team. It's not the players. Let's not disregard any of our players besides Bertrand, Kirk Cousins. Out of them 2 people, who else you think we should just go ahead and who else we should get that lemon pepper plate to? Bertrand wouldn't even be in any situation he in if we had other people. If Divine Diablo was out there and with Ellis and with a Troy Anderson or something, like Bertrand wouldn't even be there. So Bertrand is he's like a rotational piece, but he ain't it. He's gone. He's automatic gone. He's not good in coverage. If he's probably stopping the run, it's like he plays scared, bro. He plays scared. It looked like he plays scared. I don't know what kind of helmet that is. That's the soft hat. What kind of helmet is that? That's the little thing they say they be putting on so you won't get hurt. Like what helmet is what? He need a regular helmet? That's the non-concuss helmet or something? What is that? What kind of helmet is that? Whatever. Kirk Cousins, Bertrand. Who else? Who else we getting rid of? Who else is we just cutting the cord? It ain't even no question. Like you can go. Who else we letting go? Don't say D Alford. He everybody done got burnt, but they also, don't say D Alford. Every time we want to let go of D Alford, he'll make a play and then all right, man, you get 1 more week. Who we letting go? D Alford? Not D Alford, but Bertrand, Kirk Cousins. Like I said, if we keep everything that we have, even who we letting go? Saquon Graham? Taquan Graham. Damn, Taquan. I took pictures with you, bro. That's a big guy. Pause that. Taquan. Taquan Graham, wasn't that the same one that was running last year? And he got picked up the ball and he was running and he fumbled and he just fumbled. He fumbled the ball back inside so everybody can. Ain't that Taquan? That's one who did it, right? Damn. The Don Baby 2005 help. The Don BB. What is that? Like, is that like a special no concuss helmet or something? Or that's a helmet that they choose to wear. Like, give me that one. Like, if you picking out one, you're like, yeah, that Raven visor, I like that. Nah, give me the big one, right? Like, pause that. Give me that one that look like it's like it's like a pillow. Like when I fall on the ground, it just lay me down. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? Yep, that's him against the Chargers. You can't make this up. Oh my gosh, bro. Y'all silly, bro. I don't took too much of y'all time, man. We finna wrap this thing. Yep. All right, we finna wrap this thing. Good. As I said, I appreciate everybody for stopping by, man. I took almost an hour and I took an hour and 46 minutes of y'all time, bro. Like I said, we got to come together collectively and hold our hands and in some type of prayer or some type of kumbaya moment when we're going to sit here and we're going to invest our energy into this team. And hopefully, if we can just, out of 9 games, 9 games, y'all, we can just muster up 6 wins. We will have a successful winning. Well, I won't say winning record, but it'll be a more successful season than last year. We're already successful by having like the number 1 defense, y'all. We was already successful by having like the number 2 offense, y'all. We're already successful by having a pass rush. We're already successful by having a pressure. We're already successful by sacks, DBs by not allowing as many points at one point in time. The defense not allowing points, the defense not allowing yards. So we're very successful in aspects of the game. We just don't have the dubs to match, which is the real issue. Like I said, in critical coaching situations, we are lacking leadership through the coaching, and it's going to lose this team because it's going to lose the locker room. And then you're gonna have people start speaking up, and then they're gonna be speaking on their attitudes. It's gonna be crazy. So I appreciate y'all, man. And y'all got any other questions for me before I bounce, bro? Ladies and gents, you know what I'm talking about. It's just like I said, man, it's almost laughable. It's to a point where we have to laugh about this, man. It's so silly. It's so silly, man. It's so silly. More of the same is what I say. More of the same. So got people texting me. You on your show? Your show ain't started. You already? I'm like, that show for the end. You late, but you late to the party. But yeah, we ain't got nothing else to talk about, man. I appreciate y'all. They're called guardian caps. What are they guarding? From him not trying to? Is for so you won't be concussed? Oh, okay, I think it's a padded cover that attached to the helmet. Okay. Okay. Is that Walt Wise? He said, "What's my thoughts on it?" Let me see. I mean, he was born November 28th. He was almost a Scorpio, so he would have been good. You talking about him? So he has became the Braves' new manager. Is that what we're saying? Yeah. Okay. I really don't. I really don't pay. I got a Braves jersey. I really don't pay attention to the Braves, bro. I'm an old school Braves head. When they had John Smoltz, Maddox, Deion Sanders, Chipper Jones, David Justice, John Smoltz. I'm that Braves. That's the Braves. That's where my lineage goes with the Braves. You know what I'm talking about? Tomahawk chop Braves. Before they took away the sign because they couldn't use the little Indian, you know what I'm saying? The Native American. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm on. Um, yeah, rumors say that him and manager Chipper might come in and hitting coach. Okay, Chipper Jones is a hitting coach. That would be dope. Protect their brains from concuss and CTE. Okay. That's all I'm wondering. Let him have his moment. But yeah, I mean, I ain't got nothing to say about that. I don't really know what to do, but I'll check into it though. I really need to get into my content. I really don't be all Atlanta sports. I be about this brand right here. That's what type of time I'll be on. I ain't gonna cap. I'm not even gonna cap, bro. I really be on that type of time, man. But yeah, like I said, I appreciate everybody for stopping by. Um, like I say, shout out to the Lady Birds that they was getting a voted on. People was getting a vote on, so I took over their time slot. But next Tuesday I'll be here at 9:35. I ain't really want to go in on Raheem them too hard, but pause that. But I feel like I said this team needs an overhaul as far as management go. Even the medical staff, like you said, they said it alluded to the fact in the chat earlier that it's taking our players too long to get back healthy. It's like, what are y'all doing? Like, what are y'all doing? It's like, bro, we have to shake things up. It's like we have to shake some stuff up, man. If I had a choice between Raheem gone or Zach Robinson gone, it's Zach Robinson all day. Zach Robinson first. That's just where we at. That's where we at. But like I said, I appreciate y'all, man. This is the Lochness, man, from the Lochness podcast. If you haven't subbed to my channel or subscribed, or you're gonna listen to this on the replay, I know it's a long ass show, but hit that notification bell, hit that thumbs up, subscribe to your boy. If you haven't subscribed to me, you need to go and subscribe to me, to my own personal channel, just not AFN LLC, but to the Lotness Podcast channel. And then shit, bring like 10 people with you, man. We're trying to get this thing popping. We're trying to get this channel, my channel, this channel, um monetized. But oh yeah, man, for sure, man. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate the Dolphin fan for being in here, man. Showing up. IMAX. Always showing up, man. You've been consistent lately, man. Peace out. Yeah, you've been consistent, man. I like that. I like that. I like to see people that come from other teams that's not related to the Saints. And come in here and show us love. And don't be no Carolina Panther fan trying to rub y'all little 5-4 record in our face. You know what I'm saying? They ain't trying to hit it at all. But yeah, I appreciate everybody that rock with the squad. I always show people love, man. Go to different outlets of the brand of the red and black for the Falcons and other content creators, man. That say, hey, the Lock This podcast sent me over here just to check y'all out. I'm new to the channel. So go to their channel, but hey, I'm new to your channel, man. The Lockness told me to come check y'all out because he think y'all got good content too. Because like I said, I want like a unified mindset when it comes to our team. And I want to look at it like other platforms of content creators is just another collaboration so we both can grow. That's my mindset, man. We do it together, man. Unify the strength, bro. Ladies and gents. But your boy is out of here. Peace.